What's going on, guys? Linus here, and welcome back to Civilization 6 as Persia. This game is a bit of a mess so far. We recently declared, well, not recently, it was actually like the last part. We declared war on Gandhi. We took care of a few of his units that were along the, is that the Nile? No, it's not. This is the Nile. So I was right. That was the Nile. So don't make fun of me, or I'm going to be very upset. So Scythia and I are now at war with Gandhi. Everybody's upset about that. You know, I've been announced by a handful of people, but my ally and I are, you know, strong in our beliefs that we're doing the right thing. Scythia appears to not actually be doing so hot. They're fighting, Armag down there. They're apparently fighting some of Seoul as well. And then they're fighting Gandhi down here. So, I don't know what they're doing. I feel like they could be doing a better job, but, you know, okay. Personally, I am making a bit of an army that I am sending over to Calcutta because we want to take that. It's a pretty nice city. It's got a really, really nice location. It's got a monastery. I don't even know how you get those, actually. And I really should have looked that up, like, the first time I saw it, because I'm actually pretty curious. Unlocks the builder ability to construct a monastery, extra faith, and healing for friendly religious units. That's actually really nice. And it's unique to Armag. See, that's why I've never seen it, because I don't think I've seen Armag maybe once. I've seen it so little that I don't even think it's pronounced Armag. It's probably Armagh or something. I don't know. What do I know? I'm just assuming that they're Irish because they got a little clover thing. I have no idea. I don't know what's going on. I see an Indian admiral, Santa Cruz. That certainly sounds very Indian. Scythia made a watermill. Good. Yeah. Whatever, Aztec, man. So the Aztecs are across the ocean, and they're like a funny bunch because I think they're supposed to be like giant warmongers, but in reality, the guy loves science. I mean, you gotta respect that. He loves science a whole lot. So much in fact that he's probably going to actually beat me in this game, which I don't like that at all. Gonna have to figure out how to deal with that. So Kumasi is our enemy as well. This guy needs to heal. We bought a few knights in the previous episode. Alright, we gotta cross the ocean. Like, that's the one thing that we should do. And what I noticed is that Kabul is actually like really, really easy to just grab as an ally. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm going to research colonialism. Because the sooner we do that, the sooner we're gonna have the envoys we need to get Kabul as an ally. Who are right on India's borders, so that's really going to be an issue for the guy. And then if we get astronomy, right, we grab a boost for colonialism, and we're going to be able to get it in, say, 7 turns or so. So things are looking pretty alright. Boom, spread that religion. I don't want Hinduism in my lands, it's not supposed to be here. Get rid of it. Alright, you're going to stay there. We are going to need a bigger army, though. Alright, upgrade, sure, there you go. We got some very competent crossbowmen, but that's simply not enough right now. Let's see. What are my trait routes looking like right now? Do I have one from Parsa? Apparently I don't. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna send this guy over to Parsa, because that is my newest city. And it apparently hasn't been hooked up yet with the roads. Like, it is kind of hooked up, actually. But whatever. Like, I want that city to grow. I want the city to do well, so that's what we're doing. I also have a musket man, but only one. Which is simply not enough. And we have a settler on his way to, like, Siberia. Because there are some resources there that I'd love to get my hands on. We also found Tsingy the... what is it called? Tsingy de Bemaraha. Which actually makes this island very settleable. Looks quite nice. Thing is that I'm like in the middle of a war, and settling stuff is the least of my priorities right now. Alright, get me some more fish. Alright, looking good. So back 3 is actually looking good. We got some improvements there, extra resources, looking good. Scythia made a settler. Japan denounced the Aztecs, that makes sense. Japan is getting their asses kicked in South America. They got apparently only 2 cities left, and then the Aztecs will have all of South America. The Russians will have all of North America. Alright, let's see. Spread it again. Alright, so this guy's, we're going to need him for theological combat. Alright, just walk over there. And that's pretty much all we can do. What is that? Alliance expired. Oh boy. Do not betray me. Please, Alliance, where's the option for that? Here we go, here we go. Alliance. Look, we gotta make sure that we keep that alliance going. And honestly, I didn't even know that alliances had a timer on it, but apparently they do. Alright, so they don't like people that backstab, which we did not do, and they like people that have science, which we have a bit of that, so... but we're gonna have to do a whole lot better in terms of science, but we've just been focusing on all kinds of random stuff, really. Honestly, I don't even know what I've been doing. I didn't really have a very, you know, cohesive strategy this game. Alright, trade with the capital. Get you some food and production. Like, Parsa is sort of our city on the frontier. So we need to make sure that that grows and has good production. Kumasi is going to be an issue. Alright. Alright, so we're either going to have to move through Kumasi or cross this strait. But that's going to be pretty dangerous. If we could get Kabul as an ally, which is going to be soon, we could just cross our army right into their borders and then move from there to Calcutta. I think that is by far the best way to approach this, hello there, this war. Alright. Because it looks like Scythia isn't really doing that much yet. They are right next to Missouri, but they haven't really, alright, haven't really done anything to it yet, so it looks like they're going to leave Calcutta alone for at least a while. And honestly, the longer they leave it alone, the better it is for me, because if I could get my hands on it, that would be definitely ideal. Athens is also making a campus. That's good. Man, the wind in the game is like kind of throwing me off right now. I know that this is not related to the video, but it's really hot today, and sometimes my PC will sort of overheat, starts blowing really hard, and I was like, whoa, it's blowing really hard right now. Turns out it's the wind in the game that I'm hearing, so it's kind of silly. Alright, let's see. Tarsus. Honestly, if we're going to go for science and we want to catch up to the Aztecs, we need to get on that straight away, so that's what I'm going to do. Back 3, right. You don't have a lot, so... They can actually make the Forbidden City, which is kind of cool. I don't even know what we need. Right, flat land adjacent to city center, so you can make that pretty much anywhere. I mean, they really need amenities, apparently. To have 0? How does that work? I mean, we could grab an entertainment complex, but that feels like a giant waste, so I'm just gonna go with a harbor. Right there. Beautiful. Beautiful. We would get full benefits from it there, so that's where we'll go. You're stuck for now. Alright, go, go, go. Spread. There we go. We got Susa back. Alright, keep going. You're getting closer. I hate those hills over there. They're horrifying. Alright, I'm not seeing any enemies, so we're probably good for now. Stand by. Alert. Alright, fortify. Same. Fortify. They see the scout, so they're like no longer on alert. But I don't really care enough about the scout to try and kill him. Whoa, look at that. We got some snow. I actually think that might be the first snow we've seen in this game, isn't that right? Well, I mean, we've seen some in the north, actually. We haven't seen any at the south end, though, have we? Yes, we have. Alright, so that was a tangent that was completely unnecessary, because we apparently have seen snow all over the world. It's not really that exciting. Is that a city? You must have a city right there. It might actually be... I don't think it's his capital. There's two... I don't know. He's got like no improvements, but then he does have a harbor there, and he has a holy site, so I don't know what he's doing. But I think Russia's main thing is culture. So I'm expecting to see more of that near his capital. Alright, at least production in Tarsus is really good. Are you serious? People are stealing gold from me again. Luckily, I don't think they actually they may have stolen some actual gold. They must have. That is unbelievable. We need to start counter-spying soon. or we're going to lose a lot more cash, which is terrible. All right, we can purchase. We need more amenities. I know, game. I want to work on that. There we go. All right. You are good. Looks like Scythia already has a knight next to Kumasi. I don't know why, though. Honestly, I was expecting Scythia to be far more effective at waging war than what they're currently demonstrating, because they're actually really bad at this. Alright, join the settler. Make sure he's safe. What do we got here? England, that's where you are. They were actually really close to me. I had no idea. So it was actually Australia, like I thought. I just figured that Australia in this game would be too small to actually give someone a spawn, but nope. Someone spawned there. I don't know how that happened. Your new knowledge of the heavens is helping your navy navigate and establish a global empire. Boom.
Astronomy is much more fun when you're not an astronomer.
Alright, so soon we will have Kabul. And then we can actually begin our assault. Let's see. Enlightenment Civic. Kill a unit with a musket man. Own 2 bombards. I'll go for the field cannons, because if we could upgrade our crossbowmen, that would be huge. Create a library. Right, I don't even know what they made. Was it a lighthouse? I think it was a lighthouse that they made, so I feel like a shipyard's good though. Like, that's a lot of extra production that they would get. So they would get a flat bonus of 3, and then also because of the adjacency bonus of the harbor, so they would get another 3. So that would be 6 production that they would get straight off the bat, which would be like more than 50% increase in production. I'd say that that was worth it, so we're making that. Parsa, right, so they made a granary and a watermill so far. Not exactly worth mentioning. It's all pretty weak stuff. I think they would be better off making an encampment though, to bolster their defenses. Alright, we're gonna have to wait until we can buy one of those tiles that usually suck. So let's grab a monument then. Alright, let's go hang out here, I guess. Alright, go. Right, so run over there, you join them. Soon we're gonna have our new beautiful city. I'm seeing a lot of British units down there. I don't know if they plan on attacking me or what, what the deal is, but at least we know where they are and we know that we're quite close to them, but I don't know where else they've settled. They might be... Right, they're not there. If I were them, I definitely would have settled on Madagascar, but apparently they're just sort of ignoring it. Wait, is that Madagascar? Yeah, it is. It is. What are you doing, Scythia? They're going after like a very, very small city, and they're failing horribly. I don't understand this, because they have a massive army. I mean, their military score is actually insane. Their military score is 0. So you would expect Scythia to actually, like, destroy these guys, but they're not doing much anything. Alright, so we got an extra crossbow man. Right, there's a lot of things we're going to need. Amenities, we definitely need those. We need housing. This is kind of bad. We're gonna need an entertainment complex at some point. Thing is that the complex itself only gives you 1 amenity, which isn't very good. I don't know. An aqueduct wasn't really... I don't want to remove that milk. That's a great tile. I guess we're going to have to wait until we can get neighborhoods. There's no housing there either. We could get a harbor, we could get a campus, but there's no good bonuses to a campus for the capital. So, what are we gonna do? Honestly, like, oh, I love the Forbidden City, but 50 turns to make that is absolutely insane. I think we ought to just work on our industrial complex. Alright, what are we gonna do here? So, this guy can actually launch an Inquisition. We could evangelize our belief. Like, we're not gonna be fighting any religious wars anyway, so we might as well evangelize and, you know, grab a new belief. So, extra gold, extra culture. Each campus following in a city following this religion provides extra science and gold. That's a pretty good one. Religious units ignore movement costs. That's alright. Crusade could be a good one, but I'm gonna go with stewardship, because that actually will boost our science and our gold output, which is like always good. Just all around, that's just useful. Boom. Get out of here. Alright, so our little settler is almost there. I mean, this city isn't going to be all that good, and I don't have high hopes for it, but we gotta at least try. We got 2 more turns until we have the civic that will give us Kabul's friendship, and that is really going to turn things around, I think, for us. So I declare war possibly a little bit too early, but I just really wanted Scythia to get involved. And honestly, if this war weakens Scythia, that could actually work out in my favor later on if I decide to take them on. Because they're strong opponents. They are mostly after, right, domination things. Like, their culture is very low. Science, really quite low. Massive army, though. And they have a lot of faith. Have to just, you know, have to give them that. So they're basically probably as much as a problem as... Wait a minute. Hold up. What? Are you telling me that Hinduism was actually founded by Scythia, not Gandhi? So, Scythia's the one that's been trying to convert my stuff. Right? Okay, well, I've been, like, deconverted now, so I guess we're good. Alright, let's see. Susa. What do you need? I guess we just need more units, most of all. That's what we need, so... Right, Bombard will take forever, but that's what we need, so that's what we're going for. Dude, I wish it was easier to just run around stupid Zanzibar, because it's in my way. It's got units in my way constantly. Right, so we made a caravel here, which is very, very nice. We can actually use that for the war. That is the first actual acceptable boat, I think, that we've made. The rest of it has been... I think we only made 1 quadrireme, which obviously isn't very good. Settler, like, do we really want to settle Tsingy? I guess we could do that, but there's no river here. But I think we're allied to... Yeah, we have Mohenjo-Daro, so actually, we don't necessarily even need a river. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to make a settler with Olympia, and we're going to settle Madagascar. Just to get that natural wonder. Alright, let's just cross the ocean. That actually might be quicker than trying to run through Zanzibar. Alright, we're going to settle there, actually. I think. It's slightly less snow. And I don't like snow. At all. It's horrible. I mean, in real life, I love snow. Not in this game, though. Alright, here we go. Colonialism. This is the turn where we turn things in our favor. I mean, we know that... Oh, here we go. Here we go. We know that Kabul is a pretty outrageous army. We've seen them before. And getting their assistance in this war will be very helpful because they're kind of locked in. They got Kumasi on their side. Like, they're defensively, this is looking really nice for them. The Aztecs made a new settlement. Teayo. Where'd you make that? Oh, why would you even settle there, dude? What is wrong with you? Alright, need housing.
The enforced spread of the rule of reason. But who is going to spread it among the colonizers?
Alright. So we got amenities that we need. We got new quests, trade route to whoever that was. It's freaking out. Eureka for sanitation for Zanzibar. Scientist for Kabul. Entertainment complex for Lisbon. That's definitely doable. Eureka for economics for Mohenjo. Alright. So we probably have ranged units and cavalry. So this is actually a really nice one. Press gangs will really boost our navy pretty quickly. Let's see. Gold from each of your envoys is pretty good. Wars of Religion is probably going to be very useful. We could actually get rid of religious orders now, though, since we're not going to be fighting any religious war. At least not right now. Extra housing in cities with at least 3 districts could be good. Extra culture, production towards settlers. I guess the campus adjacency bonus could be good. Let's see how good that is. 92 signs per turn to... It should be like at least 100, right? It's freezing a little bit, but... Come on, give me at least like 110. That would be... It's not going to be that high, though. It's like a boost to 8 signs per turn. I'd say that's hardly worth it. So we're definitely switching that back later. Right, we were going for civil engineering. Just because that gives your cities some automatic defenses, which is very nice. Grab that university. Alright, we're going to actually settle right here. I'm hoping that Russia doesn't have the same idea. That could be an issue. I'm just going to send 2 envoys straight to Kabul. Simply because I want to make sure that we keep them as a suzerain throughout this war. And now, we can freely enter their lands. And they're at war with India now. Which is probably bad for Kabul, but it's very good for me. I am absolutely going to use that to my favor. See, this is their army. If they sort of use that to distract Gandhi, that would be huge for me. Hello there. It looks like England has really sort of stayed on Australia, and I don't know why. I mean, sure, Australia is kind of nice, but, you know, it's not that nice. How about you just move to a nicer place like Europe? Right? How about that? Alright, let's see. We're gonna go around. This sucks. This dude's, like, super stuck right now. Alright. Alright, so in the next part, we're going to see how our alliance with Kabul will impact Gandhi. I'm hoping that we can move through his cap. Actually, we could just move down there and we steal something there. That would really break his, sort of supply line, so to speak. We would put a dent into, like, it's like right in the middle of his empire, which would be very, very bad. So we're going to check out if that is an option, but we'll do that in the next part. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.